Hello, Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the EVE Online 30-Day Challenge. And we have fireworks today. Look at that. So it is quite a bit going on out here at Jita, and certainly, what a bang start and everything. So I think whoever you guys are that are doing this, you're wasting all your fireworks. Although maybe you think this is a good cause. I don't know. So I am cloaked out at Jita, and so nobody can seem to find me. I haven't been blown up yet, and so kind of a good thing. Let me go ahead and kind of change the view just a little bit here, bring up everything again. As you can see, I've got hostiles in the area, and so it's let's just say it's a little bit tricky for me to maneuver around here because I am just in a lowly little rifter, and so as you can hear, the kids are playing today. They're very loud outside my home office. Just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so let me bring you guys on here. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Morning.
So, is it any of you in here that are putting on this fireworks show? No? Somebody is certainly spending a lot on fireworks today. I'm surprised it isn't lagging me out. There's so much going on the screen. So, okay. So chat room is asking if I'm enjoying EVE so far. The answer is yes. So I definitely, in fact, let me turn the volume down just a little bit. It's kind of loud here. The answer is yes. This is the most complex game I have ever played, and definitely, you know, just when you think you're getting bored of something, you realize there's something else you can do, and you just move over and start exploring that. And you know, then when you think you're starting to get bored of that, you go, well, you know, I learned all this other stuff over here, and there's this other thing that I couldn't even unlock until I learned all this other stuff. Let's go check that out, and you have a good time. And you know, so one of the things that I'm working on right now is being able to fly a cheetah. Actually, I'm not. My skills. Let's see here. Let's see if I can open this up. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of lag just from all of this action here. Maybe I am. I don't know. But my training queue right now, I still have 3 days of training left for my destroyers, and I decided to go ahead and complete that because of changes coming up in the next big patch, and so I'll have that for then all races, is my understanding, if I get that all the way trained up to level 5. So anyway, I'm finishing that, and then to do my to be able to fly the cheetah, it's 21 days of skill training, and that's quite a lot. So I may pop some other skills in front of this or whatnot, you know, if I have some other stuff that I need. But right now, that is what I'm working on. So, okay. Yep, the 4th of next month is the patch. So, okay, and I've also got to work my frigate up to level 5 for some other stuff. I was, you know, to do Tech 2 frigates and stuff. There's just so much to do, and and for those of you wondering, you know, what is going to be the game plan once the 30 days are up? Well, I can tell you this. I don't think I can show it on this screen here. I don't know if I can. No, I don't see it on here. I have currently over a year's worth of game time on my account. And kind of hard to explain how that happened, but it did. So, anyway, that is my commitment to, to producing videos and content and being in the game for longer than 30 days. And I'm sure that as I get my skills trained up, that I'll be doing more episodes, and when we figure out new things to do, and we're going to keep the TeamSpeak server up so that we can do events and have a lot of people on voice while we're doing it and everything. So I think it's going to be, I don't know, I think the future looks pretty bright for EVE Online and me. So, guys. Go ahead.
And the good thing is, even if you get bored of playing and take 2 months break, your character still will improve.
I just got to keep up on the training. Now, I understand that there's some apps out there that that allow you to get a ping when you get down to 24 hours of training time. So I will be connecting something like that up because it's important to me to not miss the training time. That's like wasted time.
Yeah, I use EveMon.
EveMon on your phone, or?
I think you can. I think you can put it on your phone. It's a Windows. The one I'm using is a Windows application, so I don't know if it runs on if it runs on Android or anything like that.
Yeah, I have Aurora on mine, but I haven't got it set up yet. I installed the software, but I have not or Aura, Aura. I installed that, but I haven't set it up yet, and I want to get something. There's been 3 times now where my training has lapsed, and I didn't mean to. I thought that I knew that I had longer training time, but I didn't. And so, that's how it goes. So.
Happens to the best of us.
Yes. So. Okay. Okay, just making a note here. So, when I'm making notes, it's really for editing points most of the time because I have found that, I don't know if you guys know this, but by the time we're done, I'll have between 150 and 160 hours of footage. And, a work week is 40 hours for most people. So a work month is 160 hours for most people. So I'm going to have well more than a solid month of editing to do. And so I have timers running, and I have notes that I take with specific time points and everything to help reduce my editing time. If I had to watch every single thing again, man, it'd never get done. So first couple of videos have been edited, and I hope that they'll start going up on the Markee Dragon channel within the next 2 weeks. So I figured though, before they start appearing there, I got to have 30 episodes done, and so there's going to be literally 5 months worth of content, daily episodes out of all this. It's really amazing how much this 30-day thing is producing. And some of them are just 2 minutes, some of them will be an hour. So it just all depends what the subject is. So, okay. Well, somebody's getting the spotlight. Look at that. Park themselves right in front of the cam. There he goes. Okay, so I think it's probably time to bring up my mail here. Jag fit, super rifter fit. Attention, please. Now, let's see here. Let's see, rifter. Oh my goodness. Look at that. You know, so we talked at the last episode yesterday about what I was going to do for some new fits and everything of what I could do. And I gave out my API to a couple of the people in TeamSpeak. This fit right here, let's see, who's that from? Draven910. This is quite the fit. I didn't know there was this many spots in a...
You are being trolled.
Trolled?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't mind being trolled as long as we figure it out. Because I'm like looking at this going, holy cow, I didn't know that it could fit this much.
I think this is some combination of Mothership and a Titan fit. Yeah, mixed in some horrendous way.
Right. Okay, well, so, Draven, thank you very much for your suggestions. It's going to take me a lot of training to be able to make this fit.
and probably some hacking also to be able to
some
to
hacking.
make a ship like this.
Yes, it'll be the special Markee Dragon Rifter. I'll have to let's see. We were talking about blueprints and invention and everything yesterday, and so I'm going to have to work on the Markee Dragon Rifter invention, that blueprint to be able to fit this. I know it doesn't quite work that way, but you know, just saying. Okay, so and then he has a Republic Fleet Firetail fit, which I don't know if I believe this one either now. So
yeah, this one looks much more promising.
Mm-hmm.
The afterburner is a little expensive, but doesn't look that bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is a Tech 2 ship, right?
No, that's just a faction frigate, so you can probably fly it.
What is the little 2 that's up there?
No, it's a little green box. No, it's boxed. It's just a faction ship.
Oh, okay.
So,
Very good.
As you see, Republic Fleet Firetail, which means this is a ship originated from the Minmatar Republic Fleet, issued by them, and you get the blueprints for the ship by running missions or things like that for them.
And how is a Firetail? Is it a good ship, or I don't know?
Yeah, it's okay. It's fast and agile, and it's better. It's better than Tech 1 frig, and takes less skill points to get into than Tech 2 frig.
Okay, well, so maybe I should just pop some stuff in my training queue so that I don't know how long this stuff will take, but some of it doesn't look very hard to do. I'll save this one, and then we'll figure out whether or not I'm being trolled on this one as well.
You can modify this fit just a little bit to be able to, instead of putting gyro stabilizer 2, you put the best named one. Instead of putting Tech 2 autocannons, you just put the best named autocannons on it, so...
Okay. So, open training queue. Now let's take a look at this. So I assume that I need for this prerequisites. Oh wow, I've got a couple things that I need.
Yeah, but as I say, you can just as well use the best named one. But you need to train for this anyway, so...
I'm just looking at the training time on all of this. 6 days of training time just for this. So I've got, I think, there's a little bit here to be trained. Let's see, small projectile turret. I'm trying to, I guess it's good that you have searches here.
The small projectile turrets, medium projectile turrets are skills you need to train to 5 to be able to use the Tech 2 variation of the guns.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And also it makes a big difference if you train the core gunnery skills to at least 4.
Okay.
Gunnery, sharpshooting, victory analysis, and all those skills.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You take them in between as you have time. If you're not sure what to train, then you should take these core skills, control, bursts, because they improve your tracking, firing speed,
Mm-hmm.
and motion prediction helps you hit smaller targets, rapid firing.
I saw something yesterday. While I was sitting out here watching and doing some recording, I saw several battles that happened out here, and I watched some ships going at a battle for like at least 10 minutes, just one-on-one. And I thought to myself, wow, they I mean, is that common that two ships, could actually battle that long? Or are they just screwing around?
No, the bigger the ships are, the more tank they have, so the longer it takes to break each other's tank. So bigger ships can battle it out for like 10 minutes or so, that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Frigates, however, have a smaller tank, so the battle is over much faster.
Right, my battle is always over, lickety-split. I'm done. So, yeah, that's what it seems. So, shield upgrades, level 4. Wow, there's just so many different things here. Shield upgrades. Wow, there's just so much for me to do here. I want to make sure I get my destroyers done. I think that's the most important thing for me. And I was just looking at if there's like little stuff I can pick off here. And weapon upgrades. Wow. Yeah.
You could probably, the only skill you can pick up really quick is the rig skill, the small projectile burst, aerator. You need projectile weapon rigging level 1, which takes like 10 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't think I have that skill.
Probably not.
Nope, I just have projectile turret. I don't have the projectile rigging, and so
it's good to inject these rig skills. Just train them up 1 level. Then you can use rigs there for the shield and power grid and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you can use them as a filler. Like if you're going on a vacation, you can fill up small skills up to where it's almost 1 day. Then
right.
You add 1 long skill at the end. I do that often when I need to take, because in a 1 day you can take a lot of skills up to level 3 at least. Just in a single day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, well, I bought that book. I can go pick it up after a little bit. Okay, so I saved this one, and so. Draven, thanks for the troll and a real fit. Yes, he says down here, real firetail fit. And so let's see, Jaguar. Now that one has a little 2 next to it, so that is Tech 2, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, I have a long way to go on that as well, I think.
Yeah.
So.
That is a pretty good ship.
Well, I'll just save that as a potential fit. And I really like how you can save these things, because if I had to like make notes on these, I bet you at the beginning of the game we all had to make notes on all of these things, didn't we?
It is a fairly recent thing that you can save your fit and save corporation fits. And
Yeah, I can.
Well, on PC I had like a library of fits because I couldn't fit a ship, so I had to have that library.
yeah, I had screenshot library of my fits.
Oh yeah, I guess that would work, huh? Screenshots. Yeah, I could totally see that. So
and now also, if you go to the test server and create fit and also an EFT, you just import it into a file that Eve can read. Then you just create your fit, take them to the fittings file, and then you can open them in game and fit your ships better.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's good. Good. Yeah, I think that yeah, I can see how this would be a real pain. It's already a pain just with the way of being able to save them and then knowing which one's good, which one's not, and all that, you know. So it's especially for somebody who doesn't know. I can't just look at these and know whether or not it's good or not. I'm just not that experienced yet. So, okay.
And then it's also, I could say this is a good fit, and you can say it's a bad fit, and we can both be right. So.
Yeah. This Jaguar fit is going to take me forever. Huh.
Yeah, but it's the same as with the other fit. You can take out the Tech 2 and put the best Tech 1 variation in instead. Because they are equally, or maybe not just as good, but completely acceptable. Because maybe also you need to train these up, and then you might also need to train the power grid skill, the CPU skill, to be able to fit this fit. It's not enough just to be able to use the modules, because it also depends on your skills what the power and CPU output of the ship is. So.
Right.
And the attack and variation of the modules usually use less CPU and less power grid than the Tech 2 versions, and often I need to put in Tech 2, Meta 4, Meta 3 modules to be able to fit within the ship's power grid and CPU, even though I have the skill to use the Tech 2 variation.
What's going on? Oh, that guy's gone now. Were they attacking him?
They're just making a light show for you, I think.
Light show, okay. Wow, there's some pretty ships in here. There are a lot of ships in here. Whew. This is one busy place. Okay. Okay, so look at my Eve mail again here, and so Draven, thank you for the Jaguar fit, and then his speed tackle. So that's a speed fit. Okay. Yeah. Save that. Oh, you know what? I did. I saved these over each other, didn't I? Because they were the same names. I have to name them in here whenever I put them in, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, thank you, Draven. Super Rifter, yes. Okay. So, somebody here at least trying to get a notice that you see my mail. Yes. So, okay, important new training. Please train up. Oh, God. So, holy cow. What is all this that I need to train up?
This takes not. This takes just a little while. 'Cause it's just up to level 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is from Rollas, so...
Yeah, you see, these are support skills. The fuse conservation skill is so that your micro or afterburn module uses less of your capacitor, making your capacitor last longer. Rapid lunge
Mm-hmm.
gives you higher fire rate. Missile bombardment gives you longer range. Missile projection, if I remember correctly, makes it easier to hit a fast-moving target.
Okay.
No, I don't remember exactly. Target navigation prediction does that. So, what upgrades gives you more
Missile
DPS?
projection and bombardment both increase range.
Oh, okay.
One increases flight time, the other increases speed.
Yeah.
This is a lot of stuff. I wonder what he has in mind.
It's just making you able to your cap last longer and your firing range be longer and faster fire rate, more damage, and a cruiser that requires level 3. It's really simple.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I have to buy that one. So, and then heavy assault missiles. Wow. I took a page right out of what you guys were saying. I took a screenshot of this right here so that I could just put it off to the side. Actually, can I copy text? Can you just copy text?
Yeah, just right click on it. Copy.
Copy selected. Oh, look at that. So now I can just bring up a text document and paste. Wow. Okay. I didn't know that. Learned something new.
Small and simple things that makes life bearable.
Yeah. So, cool. Copy and paste right in the game. Awesome. Okay. So heavy assault missiles. I am pretty sure that I do not have this. MISSLES. MISSILES. I didn't spell it right. I have light missiles, so I need this heavy assault missiles. Okay, got that now. Wow, there is a lot of stuff here. Fuel conservation. I know that I don't have that. And at least it's cheap.
Most of these, as you can call them core skills or support skills, aren't that expensive.
Mm-hmm.
No matter if they're expensive, they're usually worth it in the long run. Because like I've been saying, you're always looking for that little edge, always this small little edge to have over the others.
Mm-hmm. Missile bombardment.
It's never hammered on enough. The skills, they really matter, because we can fit two ships exactly the same, and we will not have a chance in a player, or much less chance in a player that has a higher skills.
Mm-hmm. Okay, which one did I just do? Shit. I lost my place. Let's see here. I guess I'll look at my log at what my assets here. So I did missile bombardment last, okay. Missile projection. Well, I tell you, the store is busy today. I think I know why it's busy. You know, Summer Blink, they give people a 200 million ISK bonus if they if somebody uses their link to get game time from us, and so I think today's the last day of their celebration. So people are probably wanting to get in on the double entries and the extra entries and everything. So lots of people getting in on that today. In fact, we may I may spend a little bit of time there today too. I think today's the last day of their celebration. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. So okay. Okay, so missile projection. I don't think I have that either. No, I don't. Oh, I have missiles. Let me just put missile. No. Well, this is fun. This is like going out shopping.
This is going out shopping.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's why it feels so much like it.
Yeah, as they say, Eve is real, so.
Yeah.
And in a sense, it is a real virtual world. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably just don't have weddings in game, huh? Or do you? You ever heard of people getting married in the game?
There was one at FanFest. No.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did you go to FanFest?
Yeah, of course.
Ah. Missile launcher operation. Okay, I already have this one. I need... No. Target navigation... Wait. Target navigation prediction. Oh, I don't have that. Okay. Wow. Oh, this is so much stuff. Thermodynamics. Uh-oh. Training time for that is going to be 5 days, 17 hours. Oh, then later for significantly more damage. Okay.
Yeah, that makes you able to overload your guns.
Mm-hmm.
Overheat. So.
Ooh, that's 4.5 million for that book.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very fun when you just train the skill, trying to figure out the overheating of your modules and forgetting that you're overheating them, and burning out your micro drive at the crucial moment, not being able to fix it.
Right. Yeah. Okay, and this one's got 20 hours of time. Warhead upgrades. Okay. That one's not so expensive. What's interesting is I'm finding every single one of these at the same station, and it's almost always the lowest price.
Yeah, that's because it's you can see it expires in 365 days. It's NPC seated thing.
He wants me to train Caldari Cruiser. It's not.
Don't you have that skill?
I think I
already?
do. Yeah, I do. It's at level 2 right now. But you know, I've been flying all Minmatar ships with this guy. So, but that won't take too much to get that up to level 3. So, okay, well, wow, that's a lot of stuff to train. Okay, so, oops, I closed my mail. Let's see here. Okay, so, okay, well, I guess, I don't know, maybe, you know, I thought Rolls was going to send me some sort of fit based off of my API on what I had and everything, but I guess not.
Maybe he will. I haven't seen him on today, so maybe he'll
Yeah,
come on.
well, what
a
I
little
figured
bit
was is that
later.
I'd spend the first half of the day acquiring the stuff that I need. You know, if he comes on at noon, I may not have time to do it. And I don't know who that is calling, but they're not.
Probably a salesman.
Probably. If it, I never give anybody my cell phone number, and so when it's just my cell phone that rings, it's, oh wait, I answered the call. I hit it the wrong way. So they hear me saying, oh, I don't want to talk to them. When it's just my cell phone, then that goes off, then I know that it's nobody that really knows me. So, and I meant to silence it. I do that the wrong way every single time. I seem to always answer it okay when I want to answer it, but okay. Well, I guess it's time to go out and pick up all of my stuff out here, and
lining up to the training queue.
yep. So reset the camera. So you guys want to know where I'm at? I am right here. So I wasn't right down there in the view. I was sitting right over the top of the station. Okay. Now.
Yeah, but there's one thing I've been wondering about in Eve. If all the stuff, how big would the station in Jita have to be if you would calculate the size of all the ships docked there and all the stuff that is in there? How big would the station have to be?
Mm-hmm.
Because you see, the station really isn't that big.
Right. I think that that it's it's the TARDIS effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Well, I think the best tip today so far is copy and paste. May sound kind of funny, but something so simple that makes things so much easier.
Yeah.
What's the hotkey for warp? It is D. Makes sense, don't it? D for warp.
Actually, the warp hotkey is SD is activate. So if you try to hit D and warp to a plant, it won't work. But if you hit S and warp to a plant, it will work.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
The only hotkey I use is the control to lock and the F keys for the weapons and things like that, for that track, and the key to make my drones attack. Don't use any of the other ones.
Requires light missiles level 3. Okay. I'm getting all these others injected. Nope. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. That was part of the bonus stuff. Thermodynamics and warhead upgrades. Okay. Well, can't do those yet. Wow, I'm a little ways away from home.
Hmm. 26 jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it could be worse. It could be 60 jumps.
It could be. Holy cow.
That is boring.
That is a lot of jumps. Okay.
I was taking a trip in Nulsök yesterday to check out a place where one of the corps I'm in is moving to, and it was 60 jumps from where I had my character.
60 jumps.
60 jumps.
Wow, so that's basically end to end.
Almost. It's from the far south to the northeast side.
Mm-hmm.
And all through 00. So then I used a Tech 3 ship for that because got one of the abilities it has that no other ship has. It can warp through. It can have a subsea system that disable the effect of the warp bubbles.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
That's something for a later date. At least there is no warp present in Rens at the moment.
Warp drive active.
Wow, this is a lot of skills.
Yeah.
All we're gonna hear all day is skill completed.
Yeah, I usually have the sound of the game turned off.
that is training up now.
You can add quite amount of skills. These skills.
I have every one of them training up to level 1. So, all of them that I was able to inject. So, I think that for those of you who want, let's see, well, I don't know, what did Rolla say about who all was going to be able to join this afternoon? I think you have to be in the Corp, or associated somehow. He really cringed when I said I wanted to invite the public. Since he's going to lead us, I'll have to respect his wishes. I don't want to make it too hard for him.
Warp drive active.
Hello, Ink. How are you?
Hi, Markee. Just woke up about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, you're late. 10 minutes ago. What time is it there?
Nearly
Close.
2 p.m.
2 p.m.? Must have been a late night.
I'd say it's an early morning.
Yeah, okay. That works. So, are you going to help us get into some mischief today?
Sure, why not? Got nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing right now?
I'm just heading over to my home station right now. I just went and injected a whole bunch of skill books, and I've got I don't know, about 10 things training right now. That'll all be done today to level 1. Rolas gave me a big shopping list of things he wanted. So,
Got any implants?
no, I don't have any implants. I haven't put any implants on this character because I tend to die every once in a while. You know? So, in fact, I think that, yeah, my clone upgrade is good. Yeah, I haven't died in, I don't know, a week? Something, I don't know. I don't remember. But it's been a little bit longer than I thought. I was right in when I bought my last clone to go level 2 instead of just the level 1, because I thought that I might go past the skill points of level 1. So chat room is saying go and buy level 1. It costs nothing. If I buy level 1, and they're not very expensive, but how much of a boost does it really give? Will level 1 give like 5% or something, or?
Most of the time there is like 5 to 10% on the small skills and 2% on the biggest ones that require more than a month previous training.
Okay. Well, it might be worth it.
It's all about a small boost that you think is like 2%, who cares? But then at the end you really want that 2%.
Well, right, when you know, so 2% if it's a 2% over 30 days would take out almost a day. Not quite. Take out, you know, 3/4 of a day. I guess I'll have to look at how much they cost to know whether or not it would benefit. So I'll put that on my list to look at today.
If you're using +4s, each of them costs roughly about 20 million.
Yeah, but I would be nuts to put +4s on this character here.
+2 should be fine, and they don't require much.
Warp drive active.
Somehow cheap.
I don't know how much money I've got left. Probably enough. Huh. I wish where the hell is my bank, the other wallet right there? 917,000 or million. Still.
By the way, how did you find setting up 2 accounts running at the same time?
Well, it's really easy to do. You just hit the play button a second time, and a second client starts up. And frankly, I did it by accident. I was being impatient, and I hit it twice, and then 2 of them opened up. And then my machine is strong enough to do that. Actually, I had the other day I had 2 copies of Eve going at the same time while I was playing World of Tanks. So it all worked.
AFK mining?
No, I was just doing some research stuff in between matches on World of Tanks, and so I was just looking up some stuff. Didn't want to keep logging out and logging in to look at my what I had already and stuff. So Ink, other than being a pain in the ass to everyone in the game, what is it that you enjoy doing in the game?
Well, mostly everything. Mining, low-sec mining, wormhole mining, PvP in all those areas, ganking, griefing, researching, manufacturing, making profit, stealing profit.
Stealing profit?
Laughing at scams in Jita.
Yeah. Do you how much time do you spend in the game a week?
More than I should.
More than you should. Yeah, okay. That's I don't want to answer the true amount.
Well, if I look at it, it's probably gonna make me sad.
Do you like work from home, or?
Well, right now I don't have a job.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. So, I know how that is. My stepson's 21, and he has been solidly looking for a job for 6 months now, and had a few interviews, but it's hard to even get interviews.
Aren't you the entrepreneurial master? So just teach him how to make his own job.
That's not as easy as it sounds, and the reason is that everybody has it within them to be an entrepreneur, but not everybody has the drive or the want. There are some people who are there are some people who are more so designed to have a boss than other people. A lot of people have good ideas and can actually do a lot of stuff as an entrepreneur, being self-employed. But what a lot of people run into is the fact that they have a hard time handling all of the responsibility, the stress that's associated with that. And so I'll say that being self-employed is very high stress, and because if I don't bring in enough money to support myself, I don't have, if I lose my job, which I've created my job, and it's possible for me to lose my own job, in a sense of that whatever I'm doing, something changes, or whatever, what do I have to fall back on? You know, I always try and keep multiple things going, but, you know, as of right now, you know, I do have multiple things going, but there's, you know, 1 or 2 items that if those went away, it would be very hard for me to pay my bills. And so just think of the stress of being responsible for your own destiny. It's not about, you know, the blaming your boss or the company or the stability of your company you're working for. It's all about, you know, it's all the pressure and responsibility to make sure everything's going okay. And you can do that to infinite degrees. And just not everybody's built to do that. So, anyway. So, yeah, anyway, he's been looking for a job. So, and I tend to not hire family. It doesn't always work out very well.
Nei, ekki núna, guðum mín.
So, Evil, I think you got an open mic there.
Yeah, I was just taking care of the kids.
Ugh. So, do you get to stay home as a stay-at-home dad and take care of the kids and play games all day?
No, I work 12 hours a day for 13 days a month, and I have 15 days off.
Wow, that's an interesting schedule.
Yeah.
12 hours a day for 13 days, and then you have how much off?
15 days. Or it's, yeah. Because I work with for an Icelandic company in Norway, and I live in Norway and close to the workshop. The other guys travel every other Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So they come on Wednesday and work till next Wednesday, then they go home. So they work, and they showed up to work those days in between. But since I live here, I get the Wednesdays off also. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, and with the work law here in Norway, I can't just work a certain amount of hours per month. So I almost fill the quota by working 12 hours a day for these 13 days.
Really? So there's laws on how many hours you can work in Norway?
Yeah. Yes. And if you work too much, you can get in trouble.
Really? That's really interesting. Well, can't you have 2 jobs? I mean, what if you took on a second job and your days off of your other thing? Is that, you still get in trouble for that?
I'm not sure how that works, since I don't need to. Everything is expensive here, but it's fairly easy to live here. So
That's interesting.
Really, because with my job, the way I'm working, I rent an apartment, and my girlfriend is on. We had a baby last year, so she's still on pension from the state because of that. And we can run the family with rent and bills and food and everything just on my salary. So.
That's pretty awesome, being able to just work that amount of days and then have that many days off.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty great.
It's really good. So. But sometimes I have to take a little. They ask me to take a little extra work when I'm supposed to have my time off, because I live here. Like tonight, I think at 2 a.m. I need to go and put some things on a ship that we're moving to another work site, tunnel rig and some containers and things like that.
Yeah.
But since it's a holiday this weekend, I get, I think, a double pay for those hours. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Don't know what you call this weekend. It's White Sunday or something like that, and the second. It's the Monday is also a public holiday.
We don't have, in the United States, we don't have any laws about how many hours you can work. But there are laws that actual employees, work over so many hours that they're supposed to get time and a half when they're employees. If they're contractors, it's different. So it's interesting, to hear that it can only be so many hours in Norway. It's a very foreign concept to us here in the United States.
Yeah.
There are many people who work a lot here, and so many more hours than you're working.
Yeah, like just a few. When I was 17, I was working for a company in Iceland, and then I worked for 12 hours a day for 11 days. Then I had 3 days off.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a lot more work.
Right. I used to work a shift that I worked 3 13s in a row, and to get 39 hours in a week, and then I had 4 days off, and I did that every week, which wasn't bad. So,
No,
but I had to cover the weekend that nobody else wanted, so I was always working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and somebody else was working like 4 10s and would work, Monday through Thursday, and then have the whole weekend off.
yeah.
So.
But this form of work that I'm doing now really fits my current life motto.
Mm-hmm.
I work to live. I do not live to work.
Right.
Simple as that is. I try to work as little as I possibly can.
Yeah.
To be able to spend time for myself and with my family rather than spending it at work. Because there are more things in life than just money.
Yeah, I have to tell you that my inner drive is to work, and I have to kind of hold that back to spend time with family and everything. So.
Yeah, then you just have to specify. Working can't be. Do you have to work, or do you have to be doing something? I'm usually doing something, so it's just I'm doing something for me, not for someone else. So.
Yeah,
So
and I guess everything that I do, since I'm self-employed, everything that I do is for myself and for my family. So, and it is a little bit different when you're self-employed because if I have something that I really don't want to do, most of the time I don't do it. And unless it's absolutely required, like having to figure out the books and pay taxes. But I just figure them up as far as I need to, and then turn all that over to a tax person and let them finish the rest of it.
Yeah, but like you are like you say you're working, but like you can say you're working now. But you're also doing something for yourself that you enjoy as a part of it. So you combine that motto that you are that you're doing what you want, what you like when you're working. So you're not just slaving yourself, but 8, 9, 10 hours a day every day for somebody else, and then you get maybe not that much money. That you have to spend it all on necessities, and all you do is just sit around and watch your life go by, not leaving anything behind. But at least you are doing something while
Yeah.
working. You're doing what you like. So
Us,
you are.
us entrepreneurs have a saying: "Why work for somebody else 40 hours a week when you can work for yourself 80?"
Yeah. So.
It's just kind of an oxymoronic statement.
Yeah,
So.
but it's a one way of looking at things.
Yeah.
And then you twist that around and try to make everything to your advantage. So.
Yeah, well, and sometimes it pays off, and sometimes I'm working for peanuts. Sometimes I make a lot. Just all depends.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
you are almost home.
almost, and I saw a bounty pop up. A notice from Concord. I think before we finish this episode, I shall look at. Unable to. Let's see here. I'll look at these bounties.
Warp drive active.
placing bounty on you?
Yeah, apparently.
They need to stop that. You already have way too much. Give the bastard the ship to blow up. We don't need more bounty.
Yeah. We were thinking about how we could collect all your bounty, and we figured out we would have to build you 2 Titans and destroy them to be able to collect all your bounty.
Something like that.
Yeah, but how many months of work is just 1 Titan? Having
Too
2
much.
is insane.
Too much. If you have the money, I have the connections and ties into Super Industrial Corp that makes Titans and motherships. But I think it's kind of expensive.
I'd never buy a Titan, I'd buy 100 Scorpions instead.
Or 1,000 Scorpions, probably.
You don't know my fit.
Yeah, depends.
I would love to have 1,000 Ravens smart bombing the whole system.
Another bounty placed on me.
How much?
I don't know, I'll open it up here in a second. I just saw the little pop-up.
And you know what happens now. Now somebody has added the bounty on you, and they've seen it in the live stream. And now you have a
multiplication effect. Okay, guys.
Yes.
Here we got to change the momentum on this. Somebody give me a couple of bucks in my bank account, and then we can have the multiplication effect on that.
Yeah, that would be at least that would be to make better TV. Less grinding, more interesting things.
I certainly have plenty of bounty already. Let's see here, but we'll look. Okay, so it says that, well, maybe the bounty hasn't updated here yet. Oh, now my wallet's flashing too, so maybe somebody did, yeah. Somebody just sent me 50 million? Wow. Adrian Lone Stalker, 'cause I'm sexy. I think he's speaking about himself, not about me. At least I hope he's not thinking that I'm all sexy. So, okay. Let's see here. Now I have to email, and then notifications. Oh my God, 44 new bounties since the last time I looked?
I don't think there's anything above 1 million on each one.
Probably not.
Or somebody's trolling you, putting minimum amount again and again and again and again.
Mm-hmm. As if that's never happened before.
Hey, I did that with the wallet, not the bounties.
Gia's Karuna, 100,000. Akrama Catalane, 200,000. Well, you guys can just all read his name. Crimson. He put 1 million. He put another 1 million. And another 1 million. And another 1 million. Another 1 million. And another one. And 100,000. He missed a 0 there. Oh, and CCC. What, are you trying to even it out? There's CCC. He put 2,464,000. Crimson, another 100,000. He's just spamming 100,000. It's like you said, a bunch of small ones. Why would somebody name themselves that? I don't get it. 1 million. Tycho Linuit, 100,000. Murdoch Schaefer, 100,000. And Antilla Cole, 100,000. Yes, 100,000 again. Are these all today? These aren't even today's. I haven't looked in a while. Wow. What's today? The 18th? I'm only on the 12th. Oh my god. Hexagable, Maelstrom, Lex. I'm just going to call out the big ones. So, Midnight Rider, 1 million. Ice Cream Lollipops, 1 million. Mizzo Pact Maker, 1 million. These are yesterday. Wow, I didn't realize people were putting bounties on me all day yesterday. I didn't notice any of those come up. So, okay, Adrian Lone Stalker, another 1 million. Oh, send me some money and add to my bounty. Makalik Kaldari, 10 million. Okay, well, I don't know what that's going to bring me up to. It takes a little while to update, doesn't it? And then 10 million cash from Shimiku. I'm sorry I can't send to your bank account. Oh, well, this is my bank account. This is my Play Bank account. And someone deposited 0 ISK. How do you do that? That's interesting. Oh, because it's probably because I took the cents off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And ink here, 3 million. Can we be friends now? Oh, I thought we already were, buddy.
In the game.
In the game. Oh, I don't know. Are we supposed to be friends in the game?
Best friends.
What kind of negative effect will that have on me?
I'm pretty much a doomsday device.
You're a doomsday device.
You will be associating yourself with the trolls.
Right. Okay. Yes. And trolls. Okay. Yes. And someone just 74. Yeah, 1 ISK. Great. Okay. So, well, I think that is the end of this episode. So all of you who are watching on YouTube, you just have to wait for another episode tomorrow. And those of you live on Twitch, hang on, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll do some drawings for some stuff.